Hi Aquarius, this is your February 14th through February 20th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love. This week we have the Page of Wands clarified by the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, we also have the Wheel of Fortune, then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. So yeah, I like this spread. We got 2 aces, we've got a lot of communication, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got a king and the queen. So the Queen of Swords in the spread is most likely you, Aquarius. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And you're dealing with this King of Wands, the second card that came out. The card that's clarifying the Page of Wands. The King of Wands, again, male or female, doesn't matter. It is most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If it's not a fire sign, then this person is all fired up about having this new beginning with you, starting a new cycle with you, right? So yeah, the Page of Wands is a card of communication. So this is them talking to you, this is them taking you out, this is them texting you, and it's going to be kind of a flirty, the way fire sign does it, you know. Then we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands often comes through as passion only. However, since you're dealing with the King of Wands, then it matches their personality, it matches their sign, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think it's just the fact that they do want to have a new beginning with you. The last card that came out in the main spread is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about starting a new cycle. You could be traveling this week. If you are traveling, you could be meeting this person on the road. You could be working with this person, because we also have the Eight of Pentacles, and we'll get to that in just a second. So yeah, you could be becoming more than just co-workers, more than just colleagues this week. Or the Eight of Pentacles is all about working on this relationship or putting effort into it. So in the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles that I've already mentioned. So the Eight of Wands is a lot of communication, back and forth communication. The Eight of Wands is also often called the Cupid's Arrows card. The Eight of Wands is also often called the travel card, potentially by air. So like I said, if you're traveling this week, the two of you could be traveling together for work, or you could be meeting this person while you're on the road. Then we have you, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles that I've already mentioned. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a brand spanking new beginning. It's like fresh, just off the press. Even if you already know this person. The Ace of Swords could also be a very straightforward and direct communication, a very blunt conversation. So this person will let you know what they want right away. They're not going to beat around the bush, they're not going to play around, besides the fact that they will be flirting with you a lot. But it's not going to be long before they will let you know their intentions, and their intentions is to start a new relationship with you. All right, so this looks very fired up. It looks like there's a lot of energy in this connection, because the Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning, right? It's all about passion. Then the Wheel of Fortune is a very fast card. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck, and we've got 2 aces here. So I think this relationship will move forward really, really quickly. I do see a lot of movement here. I do see a lot of enthusiasm. I see a lot of the communication. So the two of you are matching very well here. Even though they are King of Wands and you are Queen of Swords, the two of you still match in terms of the two of you come through on the king and the queen level. Yes, there's differences between the two of you, but I think you will be able to make it work. Because like I said, I do see a lot of potential here and a lot of willingness to make it work, because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning really fast in both of your favors. So the two of you really want this. Yep. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Congratulations, Aquarius. Aquarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person going forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 6 of Wands clarified by the 8 of Swords. We have the Sun, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus. So I can interpret this a couple of different ways. One scenario is the two of you are overcoming something, or you are getting out of some kind of a situation that was holding the two of you back, and it could be anything. Whatever was holding you back, whatever made you feel that you are not sure about what's going to happen in the future, that is going to become a thing of the past. There will be a resolution this week. For others of you, your relationship is ascending to the next level, whatever that level is for you. It could be a proposal here. It could be an offer to move in together. It could be an offer to make it exclusive. The two of you could be, did I mention moving in together? Yeah. It's like you are taking this relationship to the next level. And perhaps one of you or both of you didn't know if this was ever gonna go to the next level. That's why we have the 8 of Swords right there. This week there will be a breakthrough. There will be progress, and it will make you really, really happy. Hopefully both of you. This is actually an amazing spread. So the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, this is either a Taurus you're dealing with, but most likely the Hierophant is about something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. And I really like the fact that this card is on the bottom of the deck. That means to me that everything is revolving around that, right? This is your existing marriage, or this is your existing relationship, or this is where you're heading. This is what you're upgrading to this week. The first card that came out is the 6 of Wands, and it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is that energy of not knowing what's going to happen next. This is something holding you back. This is a situation where you can't move forward, right, for some reason. However, the 6 of Wands is a card of a victory. So you are overcoming this. And the 6 of Wands back in the day used to be called the proposal card. We also have the Ace of Swords in the spread. The Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, a blunt conversation about something. Or this is some kind of truth coming out that will release the two of you from whatever was holding you back. And we've got the Sun right there in the middle. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, plain and simple. So yeah, whatever is happening in your relationship or marriage this week, there will be a movement forward. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. Also, keep in mind we're still in Mercury retrograde, so you may have more than one ex resurface during this period. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the 10 of Swords, we have the 3 of Swords, and we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck, and I couldn't resist it. I looked underneath the Devil, and we have the 7 of Swords. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. My, oh my, Aquarius, who is this person? Who is this ex? It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The first card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. And the next card that came out is the Ace of Wands. So that's an interesting combo right there. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or the Knight of Pentacles is a very solid and a very grounded offer. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of 4 knights, so they had all the time in the world to think this offer through. But what I see here is it's possible that they're disguising their true intentions with the Knight of Pentacles. Because the next card that came out is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about passion, right? So they may come forward and tell you they've changed, they want to settle down, they want to be more grounded, they want to have a committed relationship with you. But every single card besides those two suggests that this person is up to no good, or you're going to see right through them, that they're full of BS, that they have not changed, they're still the same person they were last time around, and all they want right now is just to have a little fun with you, right? So the devil on the bottom of the deck, it could be a Capricorn, or the devil is a very toxic person. Very toxic person, especially with the Seven of Swords being right underneath it. Oh boy. And Seven of Swords is a card of a cheater. This is a card of a deception. This is a card of somebody who sneaks around. This is a card of somebody who is up to no good, right? And then we have the Three of Swords right next to the deck. The Three of Swords is a card of a devastation. This is a card of a breakup, a heartache, a heartbreak, right? So what you're going to do right there, you're going to stop them in their tracks. Because the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, I think this is you shutting it down. So this offer is pretty much dead on arrival, right? For the obvious reasons. All these cards right there, the Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords, this is like one of the worst combos you can get in the same spread. You are sending this person back to their past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius. This week we have the King of Swords, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, and we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Leo. So I think the King of Swords in the spread is you, Aquarius, male or female. Absolutely doesn't matter. And you will have a reason to celebrate this week. Most likely because you are going to win at something. Because the card right there in the middle is the Five of Wands. This is a card of a conflict. This is a card of a fight. This is a card of a competition, right? But the last card that came out in the spread is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration, or this is a card of a union. So you're definitely winning at something. If you are competing against other companies or other people, then they're going to pick you, and you'll be really happy about that. Right? Or if you work for a company right now, and there was a choice between your vision or your way of doing something, and you were competing against other people, then they will pick your way, your vision, the way you want something done. Right, and with the Strength card on the bottom of the deck, if it's not a Leo you're dealing with, then Strength is all about you having strength to get through it, to push your agenda through, and just staying on course. All right, so don't take this spread for granted. Don't just think that, yeah, the victory is mine, and let's just sit back and grab a beverage. No, don't do that. Still put a lot of effort into this situation, and if you do that, if you do your homework, then the victory is yours. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aquarius. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Emperor, we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. So this spread can be interpreted two different ways. A positive way for you and a negative way for you. So the negative way for you would be that you're being denied something, that you're being rejected by someone, and that someone will probably even sort of be harsh. They will have to get the point across, so you get it. And I hope you know I never sugarcoat. That's what I see here. I see a lot of sharp energies going on with all these swords in this spread, or it could be interpreted the other way around. You will have to get your point across by getting harsher with somebody and rejecting them. Perhaps they're not getting it, right? But once you do reject them, they'll be really sad, but you know, it's life. So the Page of Swords is a card of communication in this spread, I believe. It's very sharp, very direct type of communication. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with, or the Emperor is somebody who steps up and gets really serious. Like, I'm not joking around anymore. You know, you get it. You should get it, or else. Or you're not gonna like what happens next. You know, something along those lines. The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody who is closed off. This is basically a word no. So, no, it's not going to happen. No, we're not going to do it. The next card that came out is the Nine of Swords, and it's clarified by the Four of Cups. So the Nine of Swords is a card of somebody who is sad, and they're sad over the Four of Cups, which is a card of a rejection, right? It's not going to be easy on that person, but, you know, it's life, like I said. So, yeah, you can take it as it applies in your life, but like I said, this is a rejection spread, and somebody will have to sort of get more serious, get harsher on the person who is not getting the point across. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for this week. Happy birthday if you're celebrating this week, and other than that, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.